What's up, my fellow trainers? This is Trainer Red here, and today I'll be doing a new video. Apologize about my schedule this month. A lot of stuff have happened, but yeah, today's video is Disney, and as you guys know, I have to say that due to copyrights, Disney is not owned by me, it's owned by Walt Disney. But yeah, I rarely do like non-anime content, but today we will be doing Disney best Disney villains. This video I had to rewatch, and some of them watch for the first time a lot of movies. I watched Tangled and Frozen and Zootopia, the three Cinderellas and Beauty and the Beast, the two Aladdins, The Return of Jafar and Aladdin, and The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Pinocchio and The Lion King and Atlantis. And any of these villains honestly would be like in this video, but I had to choose 5. Oh, by the way, this will be my opinion, so please respect that we all have different opinions at the end of the day, and like warning, there will be spoilers. It will be from the least villain to the more evil, pure of them. So anyways, let's start off with the number 5. We have Lady Tremaine from the 3 Cinderella movies. In the 3 Cinderella movies, she proved herself to be worth it. Oh my god, where should I start? So she took the chance of her like Cinderella, or her husband, like Cinderella's father I should say, but her husband dying, and she abused Cinderella and making her a maid working day and night. And not only that, she like encouraged her daughter to abuse Cinderella as well, and like she manipulates Cinderella and telling her you're going to the party, but then like she made her work day and night and not to go to the party. And when Cinderella has a dress, she ruined her dress, and she looked poor Cinderella up, and like, oh my god, she's willing to lie to everyone. She doesn't raise her daughter correctly, and like want them to marry for money only, not at love, as we see in Cinderella 3, the way she treats Anastasia Anastasia. Oh, how am I saying it right? Why am I so nervous even though if I know her name? And in the 3rd like Cinderella movie, like what she did to the fairy godmother, take her wand and lie to everyone and manipulate the prince and making her believe like he's in love with Anastasia. Why can't I say it right? But anyways, like to lie and like lie to everyone, the whole kingdom, and like the way she treated everyone, like make my daughter sing at the party and stuff. She was like so full of herself, and so many other things. Cinderella outside the country, even like for, oh my god, and like she's even willing to harm her daughter when she doesn't listen to her, but luckily she does like get what she deserves. And not to mention Lucifer, I believe his name. I'm really bad with names, sorry, but the cat, oh my god, like master, like cat-like master. But anyways, but she was so horrible, but I do like the way that she smiled. Like it's so evil, like it's so iconic. I feel like, I think at the number 4 spot, originally he was not supposed to be on my plan. Like I feel like he could be at the number 5, but however, the village that he lives in definitely help, and I'm talking about Gaston from the Beauty and the Beast. Like the villagers, oh my god, they're so horrible. They're just focusing on she's beauty, and they always support Gaston, and like, oh my god, you're amazing, you're strong. They worship him and they listen to him, and like they're on his side when like he's trying to get Belle, and like, oh my god, they're just the horrible ones. And the most horrible one of them, that guy from the mental asylum. And like I feel like when I've heard his voice, like I feel like I knew his voice, but I couldn't put my finger to it, or like I knew the guy, and I'm gonna talk about him because he's on the list. But I felt like when me watching an anime, I know that guy is voice actor, and I turned correctly. I felt like that because I'm rarely with dub voice actors, there are a few that I know, but I was right with that. And he is so scary. Like, he is mentally okay, but the fact that he is willing, like that face, he is willing to put him in the asylum and like agree to him, like shows the crazy side of him. I really dislike that man, and like he should be at the number. Oh my god, he's the horrible, just horrible. And I don't know what happened to him. Did he survive? Think of how many people are there. Oh my god, I'm going off topic, but Gaston, the way he treated Belle and like wanting her like to be his wife and just forcing himself on her and like being jealous from the beast and never giving up, it's just like he's the beast in the end. At the number 3 spot, a guy that I never thought will be on my list, and that is Commander from Atlantis. Where should I even start with this guy? This guy has so much power and he knows how to use it. He has a good team and he manipulates his team, especially the female. I forgot her name. I was never good with names, but yeah, he manipulated his team. He even abandoned them. He used like Milo, and like he was like, we're just gonna stay for one day, and that day he only wanted information and for Milo to get closer to Kira, to like know secrets. And then he abandoned Milo, abandoned his team. He was gonna kill them, and like he like didn't care for the girl, which she was with him for so much, but he just like, oh my god, it was horrible and no hard feelings and stuff. But what he deserved in the end, and he was not gonna give up easily. So yeah, what he did was terrible and he definitely deserved it. And I can't believe how he's underrated and how this movie is so underrated. And coming up at number 2 spot, we have a guy that will be on so many people number 1 spot, and originally he was on mine for the longest time, but the last year something changed, because I'm gonna explain number 1, but let's talk about the number 2. Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So where should I even start with this guy? You remember when I was talking about the Beauty and the Beast, that crazy guy? I was like, I know his voice actor. I feel like I know him. And then I discover he is from Frollo. And I was like, yeah, I was right. Because like, as I said, I'm usually not with dub voice actors. Like I'm only with Japanese voice actors, obviously, because I do watch a lot of anime and I do care about that. But anyways, so the fact that he's like too amazing, like, or like I don't know how to call, like from a realistic like villains, why can't I even speak, from realistic villains or the best villains that like I don't like these villains, a lot of them I don't like, but yeah, because like they're the worst kind of villains. They are like villains that you like or you feel bad for, especially in anime. But anyways, like they're not one of them, they're one of the worst, but they make for good villains. But Frollo, where should I even start? Like Frollo, when we first introduced to him, like he committed crimes, like he like killed Quasimodo's mother. I hope I said his name right, I'm sorry if I didn't. And like he killed, and he gave him the worst name, and yeah, and I feel like he always lie and he always manipulate. And if at first like there was some evil in him, but he respected the law, he respected the churchman, but slowly he started to change. As you can see, he like oh my god, the poor guy, like he called him an old man and he pushed him, and I feel like his true color started to change, and like to kill Quasimodo, which for the longest time he was holding back. And like when he became pure evil, and it was like, oh my god, this guy is just so an amazing villain, and we don't get like any more from Disney. And oh my god, the way that he treated Esmeralda was so horrible. Like he just looked at her as an object, and the way that he saw the Pixies, I'm sorry if I butchered their name, I hope I said it punished correctly, but the way that he treated them, and oh my god, all in the name of the law and stuff, he is racist for doing that. It was so bad. I really hated that, and the way that he treated Kazi when he decided to join the festival and just humiliated him and never helped him when he asked for help. It was so hard to watch. Like, I really hated that. But with Esmeralda, he just wanted her so badly, and he treated her and she's so right through him. She stood for herself. She's a really just good girl, and oh my god, I really do like her. She's underrated. Yeah, this guy, he got what he deserved, and he's truly one of the best villains. Oh, did I mention him killing people just to set example? We've seen that with the people, the commoners people, him doing that just for helping pixies or thinking that they're helping pixies. And other than that, the guy that used to work for him, he tortured him so much. This guy is pure evilness. So coming at the number one spot, and what's scary that about the Pinocchio world is none of the villains get their what they deserve. The only one that get it is the whale. Poor whale. What did he did? He's the least out of all of them. Yeah, he did get what he deserved. So yeah, let's start with the fox and the cat, or honest, and I forgot what's the other one's called, but they didn't get what they deserve. They like to Pinocchio, manipulate him, get kids to, oh my god, and bragging about what they did, and they still got nothing. And then I don't want to butcher his name, but the guy was toy, oh my god, him getting the toy and using them and then burning them. He's still away with his crime. He can get another boy and use him till he's famous, and then he sell him or do anything with him. Clearly he doesn't have a heart and only think about money. And other than that, we have most evil out of all of them is the coachman. In this list, in the Disney universe, oh my god, he was sitting and he is going against the law and saying they don't care, which he is correct about that. He is going through the law and using and wanting kids to be bad and for them to turn donkeys and selling them. And what's scary, he's still out there and he didn't get what he deserved. None of the villains in Pinocchio get what they deserve. I know, and they mentioned in the live action that they did. I didn't watch the live action and never will. And yeah, I feel like they did a terrible job from what I heard of. But anyways, he didn't get what he deserved, and not to mention that scary look on him. And what's scarier, Frollo is dead, but he's still out there. He's still getting these kids. And yeah, I feel that's horrible. But anyways, that is my list. Tell me down below what you think. Do you guys agree or disagree? And share this video with a friend if you truly enjoy watching my video and think it's worth it. Give it a thumbs up. If not, please don't. And if you guys like this video, please check out my other videos. I'm not saying that because of views. I want you guys to see, am I worth subscribing or not? If I'm worth it, subscribe. If I'm not, please don't. I'm saying that because I hate wasting your precious time. This is the last thing that I want. And if you guys decide that I'm worth it, which I doubt many of you will, since I'm lame, hit on that bell so you know whenever I upload a video. And that's it, guys. Love you. Bye.